Alright, hello everyone. So I just started a recording and had it flop, like, instantly. So luckily you only missed 44 seconds. I went into the pool door. Let's see, hold on. What one does the transcript? There's the transcript. Okay. Yeah, look. Yeah, look at this. That is literally... I left the bathroom. And then we did this.
Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool.
I mean, I also did, like, a really terrible joke at the start of the episode. Which, you know, I'll do the start of the episode in the middle of the episode. I'll do that. You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. And she's already pretty excited a lot of the time. Oh, okay. Well... Oh, damn it. I can't leave. Okay, well... TV, for starters. That's important. I'd love to just smash the stupid thing, but who knows what would happen to me if I did. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna look at everything before I talk to people. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Actually, I think it's a better idea to talk to people first. But I will say, Hino, I didn't expect you'd be hanging out with these two. Or that these two would even be interested in a pool. I don't know, Celeste doesn't seem the type, and... I don't know, neither does Chihiro. You know what I mean? Or at least not, you know... what water means in anime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chihiro seems like the type who wouldn't really... I mean, I don't know. That character always... Although, yeah, well, to be fair, the character like Chihiro normally has the biggest bust. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, they play the cute card, they're just flailing around in a swimsuit that's too small for them, the person like, I don't know, Hina would get for them, or whatever. You know, am I, like, sharing too much? Because I'm rambling. Whatever. Let's go back to Celeste.
The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been made much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad.
Oh, you still scare me slightly. I'm interested in you, but you still scare me slightly. Also, I can't believe I didn't notice the giant fucking gun aimed at the girl's door. Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But still, it sounds like the locker rooms have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah. But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to, it's just...
I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? That's gonna be plot relevant, isn't it? I told you! Chihiro's a trap! I'm sorry, Chihiro. I'm sorry, little girl. I'm sorry, baby. I still love you. You're adorable. I can't believe I just fucking said that. That's a pretty weird phobia, though. Can't go in. Behind this door is the locker room?
Yeah! Oh, and I guess you need your key card to get into the locker rooms.
Really? I mean, well, yeah, I mean... Wait. No, why does that make sense? That doesn't make sense. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess it does. It's like a gym membership, right?
Of course!
Really?
Yeah, that's good enough.
If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure max maximum security within each locker room. Only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
I know exactly what I was thinking of now. I was thinking of the toilets. The fact that the girls have a lock on their door, but the boys don't. Like, Monokuma's got this weird privacy thing going on, but only for girls. So, I don't know, maybe that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's for privacy's sake. Ha! I knew it!
But what if someone opens the door, and then someone else sneaks in? Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all
I bet it really hurt to get I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing.
I bet too, Hina. In fact, I think it'd hurt so much you'd be fucking dead.
No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girl's locker room, would it not?
What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay then, how does this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held accountable for anything that person might do. Held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
But, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff. It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. If you were at that age, you'd try humping a plastic bottle.
I take offense to that statement. I've never tried humping a plastic bottle, Mr. Monokuma.
So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
And in that case, I would ask you to keep the same close eye on our dawns. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there'd be nothing to stop them.
All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. Disgusting.
Well, I like that. I don't like it, but I like it.
I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By foresight, by cunning, do whatever you want.
Oh, so you're an advocate for rape. Thanks, Monokuma.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, well, that's one response to that.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! Man, that stupid bed totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. I don't know, I like a good swim. Or it even makes a little noise. Whoa! Do I see titters? My God. Oh, and you can actually examine it too. God damn it, game. I love you. I'm going to start getting watched by these cameras. Well, you know what I have to look at. Oh my God.
If there's anything to get me into the gym, it's a big boobs. It's a big boobs poster.
Thanks, Ifumi. Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but it's really okay to have something like this here. Actually, that's a good point. Why is this in a school locker room? Oh, what? I thought this would take me out. What? Okay. Okay. Not much going on in the pool. Wow, really not much going on in the pool. I literally can't examine anything. Wow. There is not much going on over here. I can't even examine the thingies that in here. Also, why is there a single locker? Lockers? No, that's one locker. Why is there just a random locker? Well, I would expect to see them at... Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Well, at least I got a monocoin out of it, but what? What are you telling me? What are you trying to say? What you trying to say to me, boy? Boy? Yes, I would like to leave the boys' locker room. Then I can examine the Gatling gun and try and get into the girls' bathroom. Wait, what? Oh, you can examine the keycard thingy-ma-doodad. Girls' locker room keycard. And this is mail in my handbook, so I can't open this door. What happens if I... The door to go out so I can go in if I wanted to. Okay, fair enough. No, no, it's not what I wanted to do. No! 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 I don't even know if that's... I don't even know what I just did. I just made noises. Okay. Come on. Boom. Okay. And camera. And Gatling gun! Is that a real gun? It's not like we're at war here. Why would we need something like that here? We already had that explained to us. Makoto.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice, and big, and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad?
I don't know. Hina's kind of cray-cray. A little bit. Okay, now let's do the start of the episode, 12.5 minutes in. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nathan and Makoto's bathroom adventure. In the last one, we came to this lime bathroom and found nothing of importance. But seriously, welcome back to Danganronpa Blind. In the last one, I did pretty much nothing. Now, let's go and do something. Let's go to the pool. Flashback noises. And then we're back here. Wow, wasn't that an adventure? I can't believe I wasted time doing that. I also, just between episodes, thought that because Mondo went in here, maybe that's a sign that something's actually changed. Okay, I should look around the school first. Need to find out what I'm doing. Okay. It's because that probably means I couldn't do the store thing now anyway, right? Yeah, okay. Just checking. So I'll check there during free time, I guess. Oh, hey Taka. Hey Taka's crotch. Skadoosh! Boom! Library time. Okay, well, I see something that's obviously important. Cough, cough, letter. And there's actually another room in here, so... Alright, I'll do the normal things first. Then I will talk to people. And then I'll look around the room. And it looks to be about it. So, well, let's get Hifumi out of the way first.
I'm absolutely shocked. Oh, my voice changed again. It kind of sounds a little like Marge. Homie? I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
They have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works.
I mean, it is a school, man. I don't think you're gonna have, like, your fucking porn just lying around. Well, yeah. Why would they have any comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs.
You just don't get it. Not at all.
Oh my god.
Angry, Ifumi. Hear me roar.
Fuck. Okay. I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this! Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Please never describe yourself like that again.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me. Well, kinda. Yeah, is Togo gonna be the exact same thing? No, okay. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section? Why does my voice change every single time Nathan voices me in a different section of the game?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
You know, funnily enough, Hifumi, I think you're just objectively wrong on that. Or does she just not do enough porn for you? My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Ooh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Why would you assume that? Although, from the knowledge I know of young girls, that came out wrong, of teenage girls, you might be right, Hifumi. You might be right. And actually, hold on a second. Can we go back? Tell me Toko doesn't look a little bit like Nina. Fire Emblem Fates. Tell me she doesn't look a little bit like Nina. It's pretty much just the hair, but tell me she doesn't look like Nina. Boy on boy, I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. So filth! Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
Are you into boy on boy, Hifumi? Are you into that yaoi? These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. It's an experience, alright. Okay, Byakuya, what you got to say to me, buddy? Buddy. But still, this library is most interesting. What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just talking out loud. Well, fuck you too, mate.
It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal.
I haven't voiced Kyoko at all so far. This is the first time she said anything this chapter. And I'm nearly an hour in.
For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
Wow, okay, well, Ifumi and Toko were so much more... they were just worth so much more time. Show is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. I mean, yeah, the fact that the books are dusty... like, like, all of the books are dusty? That sort of just implies that no one has touched them, let alone cleaned them. Yeah, You know what I said last episode about clues? That seems like a pretty big clue to me. Is it the exact same? Yeah. Yay, mono coins. So I think there's just 3 for this, right? Okay. So, desk. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. This school is strange. Okay. Yeah, no, the fact that it's been neglected is actually pretty weird. It would imply that no one's used this room for a long time. Like, a long time. What's behind this door? Some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. And that's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. What? Why? Okay. Let's do this computer first. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old. It's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Let's get Chihiro on it, right? Oh, well, Chihiro's a programmer, not a... Well, I don't know. I feel like to be the ultimate programmer, you just in general have to be pretty good with the computers. So, I don't know. Maybe Chihiro would be pretty good with fixing this up. It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. Oh, there's no way that would work. There's no Wi-Fi in here. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Wow, this room has been pretty lackluster. Aside from Hifumi and Toko, this room has been lackluster. Well, I mean, there was also this, like, these clues, but, you know, whatever. This letter better be pretty good. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy. That says Hope's Peak Office, but okay.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while.
Yeah, okay, and a thick layer of dust? No one's been here for a long time. Which, I mean, sure, it's not like the library is the most populated place in anywhere. But people would touch it. Like, the librarian, at least, would probably, maybe not, like, dust all the books and whatever, but, like, there'd be handprints. The fact that it's a thick layer of dust? I don't know, how does that work, exactly? It's like, that would imply that no one's been here for a long time. Wait, actually, so when we came to this school, it was like, you just sort of go, no, like, it didn't really seem like anyone knew what actually went on inside. So, what exactly? I don't know, do you just, like, go to school here? And then... Wait, no. What? I'm confusing myself with this. The bottom line is, no one's been here for a long time, which would suggest that we're the first people to be here in a long time. Sort of makes me think that the school's been deserted. That doesn't make sense because of the first day. Well, I mean, if Makoto's was like the first person just even in the lobby, then, I mean, I don't know, I guess maybe it's like, it's like you only have like one class at a time, like in the whole school. So like, we're the only class in Hope's Peak at the moment. Oh, but then what would the other classrooms be used for? Okay. Okay, so, from the clues we got about everything so far, there's this, the thing from the end of the last trial that was like, there's an, sort of implies that there's an audience, and the school's been deserted for a while, is sort of what I'm getting from the dust thing. Yeah, no, I can't really make much of that.
Well, shall we see what's inside? Shall we see what's inside? I've got to remember, don't do the Mia accent. Well, it's not an accent, but, well, yes, it is an accent. Don't do the lilt, though, is the word that you were looking for, Nathan. That's the Mia voice. Kyoko has her own voice. Surprisingly. Surprisingly, Kyoko has a very original voice. But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. Makoto, it's under a layer of dust.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside.
Okay. Wow, okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history of an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. Okay. I might be jumping the gun, because we're about to get something new here. Like, there's extra information. Are we the first class to go to Hope's Peak in, like, a few years? Because from this, Hope's Peak closed down, but it's reopened again to let us in. Is that how this works? Hope's Peak shut down, and this is its first year reopening. Either that, or we've just sort of been lured in here, thinking that we're gonna get accepted to Hope's Peak, and really we're supposed to play this game. Which would make me think the serious issue is Monokuma. Yeah. But then again, people would know about him, wouldn't they? Oh, well, maybe not. I think by the same logic, if Monokuma is this serious issue here, and we didn't even know about the school closing down, then they wouldn't make Monokuma public. Okay, I like this theory at the moment. So Hope's Peak closed down because of Monokuma. Or the Mastermind, or both. I'm not... And this is its first year reopening. The problem with this is the fact that it still seems like they accept students every year. So maybe it wasn't closed down for, like, several years. Maybe it was only closed down for, like, 1 year. It took in some students. Like, assuming that Hope's Peak is, like... I don't know how long Japanese high school is supposed to be. So, the second years... for us, like, the year group that would be higher... the 1 year ahead of us... was the last group in Hope's Peak before it closed down. And maybe they, like, got an education somewhere else or whatever. Like, they just moved out of this school. Then it reopened this year to let us go in. So it wouldn't look like Hope's Peak shut down, which would cause, like, you know... because these Ultimates are, like, the future of everything. It would ruin their reputation. Okay! I'm liking where I'm going with this. I have to write it down. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. Yeah, okay. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That's what makes me think that, it was reopened for us, but the people who have accepted us into the school is the Mastermind and Monokuma. Right now, I think that's a pretty good theory. That being said, this is the end for now. I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. Now we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. Okay. So, yeah, my theory's still intact. Ooh. Although it could potentially push it back a little bit. So, like, what would be second years were accepted, then this serious issue happened, so they didn't actually start going to the school, so they just went, like the Hope Peak, I don't know, administrations board or whatever, to have them go to a different school. Yeah? Yeah? I think it works. So, you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the Mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. Yeah, really. That, with what my theory says, I do agree with you, Byakuya. Except that I think the Mastermind / Monokuma was here. Well, not necessarily all along, but, they're the serious issue. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about this. I'd imagine it was, like, there was a cover-up, I'd imagine. Hope's Peak, as said, has some pretty strong governmental ties, so...
So, in other words...
That must have all been part of the Mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Again, I actually agree with you on this, Byakuya. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be... Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real. Ah, that's also a good point. But I don't know, I feel like with the accumulation of the dust, that adds a lot of credibility.
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
Yeah, I think that... Again, oh, man, I came up with this just before they told me. Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Feels good. That'd be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? I'm sticking with my guns and saying that the mastermind / Monokuma was the serious issue. It's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
No.
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Well, I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive? If you can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
And it's just going to take me there. I think I'll end the episode here then. Unless we're going to have a little bit of dialogue.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how did it go? Did anyone uncover anything interesting? Did anyone uncover any interesting new anything?
There's a library. And a pool! A freaking pool! And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery.
Quiet down and
The
listen.
warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open.
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane! So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills whenever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here. Nothing. Unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse or whatever the fuck?
Stop fucking around.
What? We're so trapped in this piece of shit school. We're not finding a goddamn way out.
Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation. Let everyone know if you should discover any something.
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh, Taka. The air seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope, just to turn around and betray that hope? Yay.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I imagine there's going to be a Monokuma theatre after this, so I'm going to end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Well, I actually sat down and wasted quote-unquote time thinking of theories for once. So I don't think those pauses were a complete waste for once. Pretty proud of myself. And the fact that I pretty much pieced together everything they needed, well, that I could have, right before they said it. I'm pretty good. I'm not pretty good. It's going to be the only time this is going to happen. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta.
my dudes and dudettes, hombres and home sources. Whatever, goodbye.